Hey guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to be, I'm going to be showing you how to make your own roleplay, because if you guys don't know, on my old channel, Project Swarm, I had a roleplay series which was quite successful. It was called Divinia Origins. Now, I would ask you guys to go check it out, but I'm going to reboot it, because before it was in a really bad quality, and it just didn't. It doesn't look good now looking back on it, even though, thank you guys so much for all the support you gave me. There were over 200 comments in total, all explaining like that everyone liked the series, and that was really nice of you guys. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make your own roleplay. So yeah, first things first, you're going to need somewhere to live, and you're going to need a story. So I like using the mod Decocraft, because this adds a bunch of props that you can use in your roleplay. As you can see, there's about a million trillion different ones for every single room, even like kitchen counters and microwaves. It's really amazing. So yeah, you can use that to make your house lovely. And then onto the second mod that you can use. This is called Minecraft Comes Alive. Now, in order to use this mod, you're going to need the counter mod Radix Core, but that's just so it can work properly. So what you want to do is when you spawn in, you will be given a crystal ball. So you want to run away somewhere, away from like anything you care about. You want to use it on the ground, and then you'll be teleported into this library. Now, you can't actually break out of this library. You're surrounded in bedrock, which is kind of cool. But anyway, what you want to do is you want to click on this enchantment table, and it will show you the mod name, and it will ask you if you're male or female. So I'm going to say I'm males, I prefer females, and you just want to put your name in, so Yasmo, let's just say that. My name is not Yasmo. And then you have these choices. You can either say you live with your family, you live alone, in a village, or none of these. For this tutorial, I'm going to say I live in a village. Now it's going to spawn me in a house, and as you can see, as you come outside, you will be in a village. Now normally some Minecraft Comes Alive villagers will spawn in, but if they don't, you can just spawn in your own. Okay, here we have a NPC called Jody the Shepherd. Are you a boy or a girl? Because your name's Jody. I don't know, it's kind of personal. So what we want to do is we just want to go up to a guard or any NPC, and we can interact with them, can joke with them, but there is kind of a cheaty way to get them to like you. You can actually interact, gift, and then give them a diamond block, and they will love you forever. But anyway, that's just the first part of the mod. That's really for the story and interaction. But now we can move on to some other parts of Minecraft Comes Alive. So in here we have a few things. We have the spawn male villager, which literally just spawns in a guy. And we have the spawn female. So here we go, 2 villagers. Now we have the villager editor. This can actually change what they look like, their job, so you can make them look cool. And then we can change their personality, their name, and then we can change their height. So if we really wanted to, just spam click this. We can make a really tall, weird looking guy, but he won't spawn in normally, he's just too tall. So yeah, they're those things. And then we have villager beds, and if you just search bed, they'll be at the bottom here. There are 5 different colours to choose from: pink, purple, green, blue and red. And what you do is you put these beds down, and if you turn it to nighttime, these villagers will automatically sleep in these beds, and he's too tall, so he's kind of floating. But, oh god. Okay, I don't know what's happening with him, he looks kind of weird. But anyway, so yeah, that's the mod. It's kind of really cool to use, even in vanilla. Not vanilla. Even in a modded playthrough, because, well, you can have a family, you can have kids and everything, it's awesome. So, on to the main part of making a roleplay. CustomNPCs. So in order to use this mod, you want to get the item NPC wand. This CustomNPC's mod is really easy to download. You literally just put it in your mods folder, and then that's it. You don't need any other mods to help it work. Okay, why is it snowing? Anyway, let's just set it to back today. So what you want to do is you want to right click on the ground with this NPC wand, and this will create a random named NPC who will say hello and then your username. So what you want to do is, now that you spawned in a random guy, you want to right click on him with the wand and you will have loads of tabs. 6. Okay. So first of all, display. So here we can choose to write their name. So let's do Hattie. We're going to make a female. And then their title can be anything. It's just below their name. So let's write the Ragged Woman. There we go. I don't know what that's intending to mean, but anyway. So here we have a villager with the Steve skin named Hattie, and their title is the Ragged Woman. So next we have the model. So if you want to, you can go down to this texture part, press select, and you have quite a lot of skins to choose from, but the graphics aren't so good in some of them. They're all basically parts of Steve, and then there are these people who I use for my iron blades in Divinia. So yeah, but if you want to, and if you have Minecraft Comes Alive installed, you can right click on them, edit their model, entity, and change them to a 64x32. Now this is the old style for NPCs. So if you click on that, then as you can see their skin becomes messed up, but then it will correct itself. So now that you've changed their texture, you've changed their model, now you can go to this texture part and keep pressing up until you get to your mods area. Click on the MCA. Oh, okay, it doesn't want to open. There we go. Textures, skins, and now you can have access to all of these skins because they only work on the old models. So we will use this redhead. Here we go, or ginger woman. So now they just say the same thing. They have their name and their title, and we can modify what they look like. So next we have cape. I mean, you can give them a cape. It doesn't look like it's going to work. Does it work? No, I'm not really sure how you do that, but we don't really need any of this. So it has a living animation. If you put this on no, then they'll just freeze to death. Like that. And if you put visible off, then they disappear. So yeah, I don't think you want to do that. If you put the boss bar on, obviously it will show at the top, like when you're fighting the Ender Dragon. And lastly is the colour. I'm not really sure what this intends, but anyway, let's go on to stats. So at the top here we have their health. Normally monsters in Minecraft have 20 health, so that's what it sets to. With the respawn option, and this will, well, make them respawn if they die. So we want to say yes, of course. Melee options. So this can indicate how much damage they do, what range they can hit you from. So if they're like some demigod, they can probably hit you from miles away. Their melee speed, so how fast they can hit you and how far they knock you back. So let's just put this to like 20. But we don't want them to be strong, so we just put them to 3. There we go. Then we have ranged options, so if you decide to give them a bow, you can just do all this. It's pretty self-explanatory. Then this is all self-explanatory. Health regeneration, combat regen, this is just regeneration from being in combat. Cobwebs, so if they get stuck in cobwebs, they take full damage, if they can drown, if they're immune to potions, if they burn in sun like vampires, or if they're immune to fire. So then we go on to AI. Now this is quite cool. So you can choose what to do when they find an enemy. They can either retaliate, panic, or retreat. Or, well, nothing. So as this Hattie girl looks like a guard, we're going to have retaliate. And we're going to set this thing over here to leap at target to yes. So when they find a monster, they're going to leap at them and start attacking them. So she can guard other villagers. Door interact. So she can open doors. Swim, shelter from. Yeah, this just sets it so if it's dark, they can go shelter from it. So we'll have it so she shelters from sunlight. Actually, no, she's not a vampire. So must see target to attack them. That's obviously yes, because she doesn't have laser eyes like Superman. Attack invisible and movement. Attack invisible means if they can attack people who are invisible, and movement is one of the most important parts of this mod. So what you want to do is up here, moving type, you need to change this to whatever you want. So they can either stand idle, wander around, or move to a specific path. I'll show you what that means in a minute. So yeah, this can make them move to a specific place, but we're going to put this to wandering, and we want to set the range where they can wander about. We don't want to put this to 100 because then they'll just run away. And then you can choose what they do, so they can either fly or they can just walk on the ground. Interact with NPCs. If you put this to yes, then they will go and talk to other NPCs. I think that's kind of immersive, so yeah. And then there's just move speed. So in a minute she should start moving around. No, okay, she moved a little bit, and then she just stops for no reason. So next we have the inventory. This is really, really self-explanatory. But I will show you guys anyway, in case you don't know. So CustomNPCs comes with loads of props like armor and weapons, which is awesome, and then loads of these things. So let's say that she attacks with a hammer. We can put a hammer in her weapon slot, and then that will appear in her hand and she'll attack monsters with it. And then we can put in her inventory a piece of silk and set the chance to when she's killed, if she drops it or not. So if it's 100, if we decide to kill her, which we can't at the moment because she's friendly, then she will drop that silk. But if we put it to a lower chance, and there's only like a half chance that she can drop it. So now we need to go to advanced, but this is really just if you want to do really hard parts of the mod. We're not going to do this today. We're going to go to global, and then in order to make them talk, you want to click on dialogues, add, and then you'll get a new thing in your dialogue area. So you want to name this the name of the villager. So this is Hattie, so we're just going to name it to Hattie. And then you want to click on their dialogue. So the Hattie is like a folder for everything she says. So what we're going to do is we're going to have, we're just going to name this speech A. Now this will indicate this is the first thing she says. Now in order to decide what she says, you want to click on dialogue text. And this will bring up this whole area where we can copy and paste text of what she says. So we're going to say, hello there, my name is Hattie. So that's her little piece of dialogue stored inside speech A in the Hattie folder, as you can see. So if we want to be able to reply to her, what you want to do is go down to dialogue options, edit, and then you want to set this up. So one of the replies to her could be, hello there. And we can select this to be a green colour, so it's kind of like a friendly reply. And then you can just do whatever here. We're just going to close it for now. And then we can say, I hate you, go away. Now we can set this to red to indicate that it's a not so friendly approach. And we'll just put that to close as well. So now she will say, hello there, my name is Hattie, and we have two options of a reply to speak to her. But in order to put this dialogue onto Hattie, we need to go to the advanced dialogues and then press on the 0 part, click Hattie, and then select the dialogue she starts on. So that for us would be speech A. And now, okay, that thing's creepy. Now when we speak to her, she will say this because we've set it up in the global area. Sorry. So now we have our two replies here. Hello there and I hate you, go away. Because we set it to close after we say that, it will just close out. But now I'm just going to show you how you add another piece of dialogue. So we need to go back to our Hattie folder and we can add a speech B. And a speech C. Oh, okay, we've just done it wrong. We set... okay. We'll just set this up quickly. Okay, so now she has A, B and C. Now A, of course, is going to say, hello there, my name is Hattie. Now B is going to be what she says if you reply, hello there. And then she's going to say, hey, I'm just going to have a walk. if you choose the mean option, then we're going to have it so it links to speech B, and she says, oh, you're not very nice. So what we need to do now is go to speech A, dialogue options, and go to hello there. And we want to change it from closing out to dialogue. Now this will link it to another piece of her dialogue. So we want to select dialogue and go to her friendly reply to what you say. Three, two, one. So yeah, now when we say hello there to her, it will then link to speech B, which is, hey, I'm just going to have a walk. But now we need to go to I hate you, go away, select dialogue, and choose speech C. Now when she says this, it will link up to speech C. And, oh, you're not very nice. So let's test it. Hello there, my name's Hattie. Hello there. Hey, I'm just going to have a walk. Or if we're mean to her, I hate you, go away. Oh, you're not very nice. So there I showed you how to set up the dialogue. Now we're going to move on to the second section of CustomNPCs. This is the mob cloner. So what you want to do is you want to go up to all of your important NPCs, right click them and press save. Now what we can do is go somewhere else, right click on the ground, and we have all of these to choose from. So these are things from my actual roleplay series that I'm going to make. So if we spawn in Hattie, here she is, and she has all of her dialogue options and all of her, if we just go into the NPC wand, all of her stats in AI, they've all been saved, even her inventory. So that can be useful. If you don't want to lose your NPCs, you can just spawn them in again. And now we've got the last tool, the NPC Pather. So what you want to do is you want to go up to an NPC, right click them, and then you want to choose points that you want them to walk from. So say that she's a guard and she wants to patrol this little area. Now that we've selected her with the NPC Pather, we can right click on the ground at certain points, and this will add it to her patrol. So at this point, then she can walk to here, then to here, and then to here, and she can just go in a loop there. And yeah, if we want to then do it with someone else, we need to select them with the NPC Pather, and then we can set up their path. Okay, so I'm just going to set it today, and then clear the weather, because you guys need to be able to see what's going on. So now, if we go up to her, we need to edit her, and in the AI section you'll see movement. We need to switch the thing at the top to moving path, and then this will make it so she goes on that path on a patrol. Now movement, looping, and pauses, we'll put that to no. So pretty much when we come out of here, she's just going to walk in the area we selected until, well, forever pretty much, until she finds a monster that she wants to kill. Which apparently is no one. So she's going to walk like a moonwalk or something. Okay, she's fine now. So yeah guys, that has been CustomNPCs. Minecraft Comes Alive, which needs Radix core. And I've quickly shown you some other mods that we can use, like Decocraft. If you guys enjoyed this video, then make sure to like the video, and if you like all of my content, make sure to subscribe. But also, go make your own roleplay, record it, and just have some fun, really. So yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.